Good evening and welcome to Public Radio Week 1993.
I've known for a while that your make-believe smile is just there so I won't feel so bad. And I'm telling you now that I just can't allow my poor heart to be treated this way. But I'm not gonna get carried away. Not gonna get carried away.
My name is Michael Marsalik, and it's my pleasure to welcome all of you here in the Music Recital Hall in the University of Montana campus, and all of you listening on the radios tonight as well. We've got a great evening. This is our third annual KUFM KGPR kickoff concert, and we've got some great music lined up for tonight.
So this is from the Vault, and welcome to our show, Wake Up Missoula. But talk a little bit about KUFM. You know, it's been a big part of Missoula and Montana since the very beginning, and I think it's great, for sure.
It's great. I think it's great as well.
And I think that last guy who was playing guitar was Jonathan Twiggs.
Jonathan Twiggs. Who's Jonathan Twiggs?
He was, he taught my first video class at the college.
Sweet.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
And I do know he does play guitar too. So, yeah, everyone looks so young and
youthful,
like a
Back
spring
in the
chicken.
Early 90s.
Yeah.
Hashtag spring chicken.
Hashtag early 90s.
Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my part short because I have a flagship video of the week. A couple announcements. MCAT. Creative Cat Film Contest ends on Tuesday.
Midnight. Right.
Top prize $365. We have a whole bunch of prizes from Bernice's Bakery, The Green Light, Zoo City Apparel, Animal Clinic. That's basically most of our sponsors that are being a part of it, so we can get t-shirts, sweaters, cozies, all that stuff. We also have, the high school, Western Montana High School Film Festival. A bunch of different categories, $100 worth of prizes in each category.
And that ends Monday, right?
Monday.
That ends Monday, so I'll be hitting it all hard on Monday. But today, I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going to be on television tonight, Friday night, and we have a whole bunch of programs tonight at 4:30 p.m. AxFlex, which is a television show made by Christian Ackerman, where he talks about how to make film and how to make it easy for anybody to make a film with duct tape and spray paint. That's his slogan, it's duct tape and spray paint to make a film. Really cheap, really simple movies. And after that, we have Sentinel High School Talent Show of 2004. So we're going to be showing that at 4:40. So 4:30, AxFlix for 10 minutes, 4:40, Sentinel High School. Community messages. And then we got the Wilderness Issues Lecture Series, in which I have a quote from, which I'll show you.
And from Thoreau, he passed the baton on to Muir, on to Leopold, Marshall, Carhart, and the latter of those were instrumental in getting the Forest Service to designate, by administrative designation, just out of the goodness of their hearts more or less, 9 million acres of wilderness.
And this is The Human Spirit and Wilderness, a personal story of wilderness passion with Gloria Flora. And I'll just skip this and go to the next one.
This is a map looking at road access. So 1 billion people currently live more than 2 kilometers from an all-season road. Not 2 kilometers from a market or a hospital, but 2 kilometers from an all-season road. This makes access to care very difficult.
And this is the Global Health in Global South, Mountains Beyond, Montana's Mountains Beyond Mountains, Maternal and Infant Mortality in Low-Income Countries. And this is Genevieve Reed, MD, Director, Global Midwife Education Foundation. And these programs are brand new. The other programs are repeats and other stuff, but this is brand new stuff. Wilderness Issues Lecture Series that we do through MEGS, Media Assistant Grants, through Ron Scholl. So we do a bunch of media assistant grants for a lot of organizations here in town to promote their stuff, their events, their lectures, seminars, all that stuff. And this Wilderness Issues Lecture Series we've been doing for more than about 10 years now.
Cool.
And it's at 6 p.m. tonight and Friday night. 8:30 is the Global Health in Global South, and that they're talking about travel for a lot of for younger kids trying to get, just schooling, just to get to school and to get all their amenities that we take for granted here in the United States. Okay, so that's about does it for my segment. As you can tell, I feel like I'm rushing, but I just want to show this really fun video that I did with Flagship through Sentinel High School, and I will show it to you right now. And right after this, we have a talk with Noelle, where she's going to talk about local events with Wildlife Film Festival, a bunch of just great stuff, bunch of bands she'll be showing. Josh is going to be talking about Missoula City Council official stuff, talking about bridges.
Yes.
And right now, here, enjoy Missoula After Dark.
Tonight, Maddie has been accused of embezzlement, which led to assault, to aggravated assault, to repeat assault, to assault with a deadly pickle, and then hours later, assault with the same deadly pickle. Tonight, on Missoula After Dark, we will delve in to the mystery behind armed attack, the embezzlement by Maddie, the assault, the repeated assault, the aggravated assault, the assault with the deadly pickle, and then the hours later, repeat assault with the deadly pickle. Tonight, our analysts will delve into it and show us a visual reenactment of the crime.
Okay, so I'm here at the analyst desk. Well, we're here. We got the reenactment actors here. I'm a part-time weatherman also, so that's where you might be recognizing me. So we have the crime going to be reenacted here. Someone's blasting an air horn. We also have a massive hurricane coming in from the east. You might want to watch out for that. Back to you, John.
It was just a normal VE Day anniversary celebration. When she was celebrating with her friends and family, she did not realize one was sneaking away. After her friend left, she went back to do some work on the computer, when she caught someone doing something they shouldn't have been doing.
Tonight's broadcast is sponsored by Lightly Assaulted Chips.
She asked him if she was embezzling. She said no, so when she leaned in for a closer look, she was brutally assaulted, and then assaulted again, and then assaulted again. She decided to take a break. She even drank some from her water cooler.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? Then, deciding she hadn't been beaten enough, she went back. She went back to the cupboard and got a pickle. And then she beat her with the pickle. We had a chance to sit down with the victim's twin sister.
So, the day that my sister was murdered, I could feel it, And
She's not dead.
Wait, what? She wasn't murdered? What happened to her?
She's in a coma.
Oh. Well, then I don't get why everyone is complaining. I mean, if she's just taking a nap, then, go ahead and sleep for a long time.
We also got the alleged embezzler, beater, and pickle beater, Maddie, for some questions.
Yeah, I did it. So what?
We also have two older guys, actors, portraying the two young women. They do a mighty fine job, I must say. She was brutally assaulted, and then assaulted again, and then assaulted again. And then, when we thought the beating was over, and then assaulted again, and then assaulted again.
Oh yeah, money. Hey, what are you doing? What? Oh, nothing. I'm playing Monopoly. No, you're not. You're embezzling money. No, I'm playing Monopoly. No, you're not. You're embezzling money.
So, although nothing's been set in stone about Maddie's conviction, the police are still doing their interviews and their investigations. You heard it from us first, and the longest. And this is Missoula After Dark. Nathan Fick, signing out.
I was your sibling. No! What have I done? No! No!
All right, there you got it. There you go.
That was just...
It was ridiculous, wasn't it?
Oh my god. It's just too funny. Whoever that kid is that you guys have is just so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was good. Okay, hello. Good morning, everyone. I need to get over that hilarious video. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
It looks like you want to talk about weather?
Oh, I'm gonna talk about weather.
Oh.
So everyone, here's your weather. So right now, it's about 43 degrees, not 34. It's nice. I don't know, it's kind of rainy out there. 79% humidity. So today, we'll have 40% scattered showers, the high is of 53. Tonight, it'll be partly cloudy with a low of 30. But this weekend is supposed to be really nice. On Saturday, it's a high of 68 and mostly sunny. So that's going to be a great time. And then for Sunday, which is Easter, it'll be a high of 60 and partly sunny. So we'll have a really good weekend. Nice weather. I hope everyone gets out there and has some fun and hangs out in the sun, maybe tanning.
Yeah.
That's what I'm into.
It's always the really nice days that happen on Tuesday where I'm like working like 10 hours the whole day.
I know. I have so much homework this weekend, I can't even think about nice weather.
You should do it outside.
Yeah, but that distracts me. If I do homework outside, I just want to not do homework outside, you know? Yeah. Okay, so we've got stuff going on. Today kicks off Missoula Fashion Week, and this is to just celebrate the style of Missoula. And I'm going to get more information about that and try to get someone on the show for Monday.
That sounds great.
Yeah, so I can tell you guys more about
That
it.
would be excellent. You should do that.
Yeah, so we can learn more about it. Because there's a lot of events going on, and I mean, Missoula fashion is just great in general, and everyone always has a really unique style here. So I'll try to get more information about that on Monday. So stay tuned for then, everyone.
You should bring your magic pants, too.
Oh, yeah, they're cool.
Those are a fashion statement.
They are a fashion statement. Yeah. Okay, and then, so as you all know, the International Wildlife Film Festival was this week. And so the award ceremony is tonight at the Wilma at 6 p.m. They will announce the Best of the Fest and Merit Award winners. And after the award ceremony, they will show 2 IMAX films, Journey to the South Pacific, which is about whales, and then The Island of Lemurs, Madagascar, which is about lemurs. The event begins with the CD release party of Missoula's The Whiz Pops, which what Missoulian calls them the kids' music done right. And here's one of their songs called the Bat Song, and they're just really fun. They're great kids' music. They're coming out with a CD, and so yeah, that's at the Wilma tonight. Here is a sample of one of their songs.
Somewhere out in the dark, warm or cold, there are creatures that are hanging around, I'm told. Not right side up, but upside down, and they might live in your town. When the sun sinks low, they'll take flight, 'cause they sleep in the day, they don't hunt in the light, and catch their dinner in the dark of night, using sound instead of
Yeah, so these are the Whiz Pops. That will be this evening. CD release party at the Wilma, followed by Wildlife Film Festival Awards. So check it out if you guys want.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, this should be fun.
Yeah, and the 2 documentaries are narrated by the one and only, I forgot his name right now. Never mind.
But he's one and only. Yeah.
The one and only. Kate
And then-
Blanchett is the whale one.
Oh, nice. Cool. Okay, so then
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, everyone's favorite narrator.
But
yeah. So also this weekend is the 46th annual Cayo Powwow, which is held 7 p.m. I think it starts tonight at the University of Montana. And so I've got some information about it. So grand entry times are Friday, April 18th, 7 p.m., Saturday, April 20th, 12 p.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday is the traditional feed at 5 p.m. There'll be different dance categories. There are men and women's golden age 55, adult men's and women's traditional, fancy, grass, and jingle. Those are ages 18 to 54. Teen girls and boys ages 13 to 17, traditional, fancy, grass, and jingle. And junior girls and boys ages 7 to 12, traditional, fancy, grass, and jingle. And then tiny tots ages 6 and under. So that's going to be really cool. That's this weekend. Admission prices are children 6 and under and seniors 65 are free. Drum registration, $10 passes are $50. Dancer registration is $5, and general admission is $5 sessions or $12 weekend pass. So super affordable, really awesome, and a chance to check out Native American culture. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So I've got a little bit of video. This is from the 45th annual Cayo Powwow that the Montana Cayman shot. So here you guys go.
The Cayo Powwow started in the mid to late 1950s. It was originally started by a group of Blackfeet and other Indian students within the school who wanted to start an Indian club. And soon they put on a powwow, which is known as Cayo Powwow.
Yeah, so that's this weekend. Check it out. It's going to be really, really cool. And also tonight, we've got Pinky and the Floyd at stage 112. This is Pink Floyd cover band, and they're really, really awesome. Excuse me. Tickets are $15. It's 18 plus, 21 plus to drink. And here is one of their songs. So Pink Floyd cover band. This is song Time. That will be this evening, stage 112, Pink Floyd cover band, and they are awesome. And then also tonight at the Top Hat Lounge, they are having 2 bands. One of them is called Shovels and Rope, and they're playing with Parker Millsap. Shovels and Rope are a North Carolina band, and this is their song, Gasoline. Is tonight at the Top Hat. They're playing with Parker Millsap, and I have one of his songs too. So check this out. This is called Truck Stop Gospel.
Crucifix hanging from my rearview mirror. Crown of thorns that helps me see things clear. When I'm lost, the hands they help me steer. When I hit that rumble strip, I remember that the gospel ship is getting near.
That is tonight at the Top Hat, 10 p.m. Tickets are $16. So check it out, everyone. And then the last event is tomorrow. Monks is having a Snowball end of the year party. They've got a couple bands. Entry admission is $3, and you get $1 off if you show them a season or ski pass from any place in Montana.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So that's what's going on this weekend in Missoula.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Fun.
There's a lot of great stuff happening.
A lot of great stuff.
There really is. It's going to be a fun weekend. Nice weather, good music. Yeah.
IMAX movies.
Awards. Yeah. Get out there, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It should be a good weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Josh?
I can't wait. I'd like to see that Pink Floyd band for sure.
I know. Wouldn't that be fun?
And those bands are just, all of them look like a really good.
Yeah.
Good
It'll be good time this weekend. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Josh.
Cool.
Over
All right.
to you.
Let's swap it up. All right. All right. Well, we had a lot going on in City Council this week. To start off, on Monday's City Council, Mayor John Engen and City Council approved a proclamation to make April 14th Outstanding Neighborhood Volunteer Day, as well as Outstanding Neighborhood Volunteer Group Day. The month of April is Outstanding Volunteer Month, and the volunteer group recipients were the board of the Rattlesnake Hockey Club, board made up of Bill Beavis, Raul Sharkey, David Harmon, and Craig Podner. Let's hear what Bill Beavis has to say about his work with the hockey board.
Hi, I'm Bill Beavis on behalf of the executive board of the Pineview Rink. That's B-O-R-E-D. And I'll be short, because if hockey players get touchy-feely, someone loses teeth. So first of all, we began, 4 or 5 of us from Minnesota and New England in 1975, making ice there because there was no ice in town. And this whole operation that's gone on for 38 years is an example of self-interest merging with civic interest, and those are powerful combinations. Second of all, it could not have been done without exceptional city help all the way through many administrations. And I especially want to thank Donna Gawkler at Parks and Rec. The support we have is terrific. Alan White, and when we built the new park, was very sensitive to our needs. Bob Warthen in operations, they really, really help us. If we've got problem with the water pump, they run right out. Okay? So that's very important. And I want to thank you on behalf of the players and the ice makers. We have about 20 volunteers now who we call on. And it couldn't have been done without the city help also. And we really appreciate the award. And we don't want to knock any teeth out, so we'll just thank you and get off the ice.
All right, so that was Bill Beavis, and again, that was for the Rattlesnake Hockey Club, and the individual recipient was Hans Zurich, who is a retired U of M professor. He was responsible for the Garden of Eden Community Garden on the north side. He also volunteers for the Missoula Food Bank, Habitat for Humanity, and he sings in the Mendelssohn Choir and helps with the International Choir Festival every year. He does a lot of volunteering. So at any rate, he is the individual recipient of the Outstanding Neighborhood Award. So let's hear from Hans.
City Council members, I want to thank you very much for this honor. It's very humbling to me. It's sort of the person that I am. When I left the university after working there 33 years with students, I received 6 Dean Extraordinary Service Awards during all those years that I was there, and that was with students. So I always gave 110%. And this is sort of from my mother when she was younger. She always used to say that I was the oldest son, so I always looked after my younger brothers. So anyway, it's a continuation for me to think globally and act locally. And I'm also heavily into social justice, so I've never, I do not do these things for my own good. I do it for the community. So I'm getting emotional, but so thank you very much. It's a great honor.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, so that was Hans Zurich, and he was the individual recipient of this year's Outstanding Neighborhood Award.
That's awesome.
Yeah, seems like a really great guy. Seems like a lot of really great people there. So the next issue that I'm going to be talking about here is the Missoula Bridges Planning Study, and the Montana Department of Transportation got together to talk about replacing or repairing the bridges in Missoula. So this is the major rehabilitation. I'll show you this portion of their presentation, and they're talking about the major rehabilitation of Higgins Bridge and Madison Street Bridge. So let's listen to this.
An option is a major rehabilitation, and this option it does more for us. We would consider a deck overlay or replacement, as well as some substructure repairs. And the idea is that we would maintain the existing substructure, but repair the deck as best we can. And this option, we're assuming that we need to retain the existing deck width. The MDT Bridge Bureau has advised us that the substructure was designed to carry a certain load, and we really can't make an assumption for this study that we can widen the bridge deck at this point. So with these two figures, you're seeing we're illustrating the existing total bridge deck width here, 66 feet for Higgins and 68 feet for Madison Street. We can do some things to redistribute the width on the decks, and you'll notice that we've removed the center medians, for example. We think that width could be better used maybe to bring railings up to standards or widen pedestrian and bicycle facilities. So there are some options to consider there, but we're not showing a substantially wider bridge deck with this option.
All right, so that was the major rehabilitation idea, and the second idea that they have is a bridge replacement, in which they'd be able to totally replace the bridge and make a larger deck. So let's take a listen from this.
A third option would be bridge replacement, so starting fresh with a brand new bridge. And in that case, we would have the option to design and build a bridge with a wider deck. We're illustrating an option here that we think is probably the maximum width that MDT would consider, up to 92 feet for Higgins and up to 96 feet for Madison Street. With that additional bridge deck width, we have more room to widen sidewalks and consider different configurations for bike lanes. I should note, too, that we're showing different barrier locations. These decisions have not yet been made, so these are conceptual ideas only at this stage.
All right, so that was the bridge replacement idea. Now, one of the really interesting things about this whole meeting was that they are talking about making the deck wider. That's the major rehabilitation idea. Mm-hmm. But they haven't done the additional structural analysis to see if the decks can be widened. They don't know if the decks can be widened yet, but they're recommending major rehabilitation anyways. So let's hear from Jason Weiss here, and let's see what he has to say about the process of nominating major rehabilitation projects. So let's listen.
Sure. So here's a scenario I see playing out. The project is nominated and it's scheduled, and then the structural analysis reveals there isn't the ability to produce additional width. The project, in retrospect, fails those screening criteria, but the train has, as they say, left the station. Mm-hmm. I feel like anticipating that outcome is kind of the reason to anticipate it now, because the decision's already been made because of the cost of the project that we're going to advance rehabilitation instead of reconstruction, and that's really, it just devalues those screening criteria as, reasons to select one option over another.
And I think the Bridge Bureau perspective is that something needs to be done somewhat soon to address the structural condition of the bridges. MDT will do what it can to accommodate all modes, and if it turns out that the bridge deck cannot be widened, that's when some creative design solutions maybe need to be considered. So things like removing the median, redistributing width, looking at specific travel lane widths and sidewalk and bike lane widths.
All right, so that was that. And Now we're going to hear from Bob Giordano, and he is a part of the organization called MIST, Missoula Institute for Sustainable Transportation. And he's going to give his input on the bridge ideas. So let's hear from Bob Giordano.
Bob Giordano, Director of Missoula Institute for Sustainable Transportation. I'll just kind of reiterate parts of the presentation I gave a couple weeks ago. We really should look as a local community at reconfiguration. One lane in each direction on that bridge, in our opinion, would work just fine. Watched it on the hip strip today. There was construction that restricted, so-called restricted, to one lane, and the traffic was flowing just fine. And this was at 12 minutes to 8 a.m. The big reason why we should really consider one lane in each direction is we're likely to go to a 3-lane hip strip and a 3-lane Higgins between Broadway and the bridge. So just as the consultant has said, 6-lane is illogical because a 6-lane new bridge, that is illogical because we wouldn't 6-lane downtown or the hip strip. We really need to look at the context of that whole section of Higgins. We've already experienced a 4 to 3-lane reconfiguration on North Higgins. It works great. That is the lowest volume of that stretch of Higgins. But the chart I showed you last time, the traffic volumes are going down. That's the trend. It's uncongestion, and that's good. It's our growth policy to reduce vehicle miles traveled. It's a lot of plans speak towards more walking, more biking, more transit, and I think we do need more conversation about really what do we desire for the mode split. And this next long-range transportation plan is going to be starting up in 2015. It's going to be due to be completed in 2016. So we have a lot of opportunity here, and I really would strongly encourage a local process to look at the whole length of Higgins and try to make that roadway work for everyone who uses it, work for the whole community. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
So that was
Further
Bob
public comment?
Giordano from the MIST, Missoula Institute of Sustainable Transportation. Yeah, I'm going to end my segment there because I think it brings up a lot of good questions. What do you guys think? Do you think the deck of the bridge should be widened? Do you think the bridge should be totally replaced so it can last up to 50 to 75 years from now? Do you think that the bridge should be brought down to 1 lane for cars and more lanes for bikes and pedestrians? What do you think? You can post on our Facebook page, so let us know your thoughts. And that's the end of my segment. So
Yeah, sounds good. That'll be very interesting to see how it'll pan out.
yeah, it will be.
Yeah, either you want to widen the bridge by destroying the medium that people just walk onto and just try to jaywalk through traffic, or just completely replace the bridge, overhaul.
Yeah. So there's a lot of good arguments out there, so let's hear what you guys have to see. But for Wake Up Missoula, I'm Josh Meny.
I'm Scott Ramp.
And I'm Noelle McAvoy. Have a great weekend, everyone, and we'll see you Monday morning.